Hey everybody, B. Maldonado here. Today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. I've got this American electrician's handbook. It goes through and it explains all kinds of things about electricity, like even how to set electrical poles and everything like that. Well, one of the first things I read in that book was that everything in the universe is made up of electrons. Everything. Basically, even an atom is made up of electrons. And the neutrons and protons that circle the atom, those are also made up of electrons. They're vibrating at different frequencies, and they have different traits when they're vibrating at different frequencies. That's what actually creates all the everything in the universe. The ceiling, the walls, my hair, my skin, my eyebrow, like everything is made up of electrons. So it kind of started to dawn on me. This is it's just theory. It kind of goes along with different scientific theory that's been out there for a while. But my theory is that inside everything, I mean everything, down to the smallest little thing, like in the tips of my fingers right there, they just just in the little bit of my fingernail right there, maybe. There are countless universes just like ours. If you look up into the night sky, you'll see that there's all kinds of stars. They're everywhere, but they're separated by quite a bit of distance. Now, science has also understood that everything is 99.9% nothing. So, pretty much like that 0.01% of something really is something. It created everything that you see today, everything that exists, everything that is here. It's all. There's an energy that flows through the universe. It's electricity. It's what actually connects and binds and surrounds every one of us, just like the Force and the Star Wars and whatnot, whatever. Okay? Most people have lost their data connections. Yeah, they've still got their hardwired, connections, but they've lost their data connections because they just don't realize that they're even there. But they're there. So, anyways, inside absolutely everything around us are countless universes just like ours. And we make up an even larger universe that we can't even fathom. We're just little tiny little fractions of particles, and we're like nothing really compared to what is the larger thing that we make up. So it's really hard to even see the macro or the micro. So you might as well just live life, have fun with it, do what you want with it. Make life your own. Just don't fuck over everybody else in the process. That's the whole entire key. Is you try to live your life and do your thing, and you try to stay out of other people's way. And that's what makes the world go round. When we see these thunderstorms and like lightning and stuff like that, That's electricity that's hitting the planet, that's actually helping it go round in circles, and people don't really see the macro of the whole entire situation. There's other influences that are on this planet that we don't even really understand yet. But, you know, this planet is a motor. It's an electric motor. It turns around by electricity. Electrons flowing around in the universe, and they come back to here, and they turn it around, and they keep us alive, and it's something we need to actually think about. Something we actually need to ponder a little bit. But I'm telling you right now, I can work miracles with electricity. Comes from the power plant. I can do some really cool stuff with it. But this stuff is all around in our whole entire environment, and it's what makes us up. It's what makes everything. And that's something to really think about. So, data also uses electricity in order to transmit information, like your internet. Your internet is actually moving information across wires with electricity. So, without electricity, there would be no internet. You see where I'm coming from? There is something that is hardwired into us that allows us to connect from one to the other. We just have lost that along the way because we had all these conveniences in our lives. Let's try to find that again. It'd be kind of nice to have, because with the information age the way it is right now, I've got so many emails flooding up my inbox and so many text messages flooding up my phone that I can't even answer them all, and it's becoming kind of a problem, So, anyways, that's just my thoughts on theory and, life and all that and whatever, but that's how electricity ties into it all, and, well, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Anyways, B Maldonado here, signing off. Later.